More than
Hello,
wonder.
guys. Welcome to Gusto Reactions once again. Thank you so much for always liking, sharing, subscribing. Of course, telling your friends about what we do right at Gusto TV. Donifeski is very much in the building today. And of course, we have none other than the Odogu himself, who is still buzzing, who has buzzed all through the year 2022. Quite an
Actually,
amazing year for Burna Boy. Last, of course, I heard one DJ in the US saying, guys, now I'm about to play the biggest international record of 2022. That wasn't far
mm,
away, United States of America. Of course, everyone has
mm,
loved that song. Everyone
mm.
has been able to, a breakfast song, you know,
Ac- ac-
which has gone on to become a global phenomenon,
mhm.
right now. Burna Boy has done his thing. Of course, someone was saying 52 major concerts in a year is
Wow.
totally out of this world. In fact, over 52 major concerts. And
That's of,
this is
an
not
average of 150.
this is not 2K arena, like 10K, 15K, 20,000. Burna Boy has
Wow.
done over 52 of those in 2022. Quite
Wow.
an amazing record.
Wow. Um,
Unbelievable record. This guy
that's
has
money.
achieved, he's broke the glass ceiling. He's done
That's
everything.
money, bro.
Yeah. And we're
Bro,
talking
that's a
about,
lot of money.
yeah, actually.
Now, funny how if he's claiming that he has made $1 million this year or more, I
100
mean,
million,
100 million.
$100 million. Yeah.
If you, I
Donifeski,
was,
don't go
yeah.
there. Don't go there. That is not why we are here.
Let's
Lionel
go.
Messi, Lionel Messi is the athlete that has made the most money this year, and he
Mm,
made $130 million.
mm,
The athlete that has made the most money this year, and he's made $130 million.
mm.
So Burna Boy said that thing in September or October. That means in like 10 months, Burna Boy made $100 million. Now, no one is doubting Burna Boy,
Yeah.
but I would say don't go there. That's
Let's
all I
know.
have to say.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's
Exactly.
Deborah, Deborah Baba come.
Now, in all of this, the GOAT himself, Burna Boy, who, or one of the GOATs rather, who has done quite well for himself this year. Out of all of this, Burna Boy did not touch down
Mm,
in his home country, Nigeria.
mm,
All of these records, all of this concert, all of this crying and throwing of bras and everything happened outside Nigeria.
mm,
Burna Boy, when we discussed the other time about Burna Boy having a show in Nigeria and everything, was more like a prophecy. He said on the 1st of January 2023, guys,
mm,
all those razzmatazz and creativity that has gone on in Sweden, Norway, Iceland, Holland, Germany, Switzerland, name it, in the US, everywhere. I'm bringing everything down to Lagos. Lagos
mm.
loves Damini. The concert is going to happen on the 1st of January. Over 30,000 fans are going to be in attendance at the Eco Energy City, Donifeski, the first day of the year. Burna Boy giving fans exactly, what you can term a New Year starter. What do you think?
It's a perfect for me. I'll say it's a perfect time to
Okay.
fix.
Yeah, to feast, Oshie.
Yeah, looking at the dates and the amount numbers of concerts we've had in
Yeah,
December.
yeah,
Burna Boy, as the Odogu, would always want to prove himself as the first and the biggest to do a particular thing. And then
yeah,
looking at January 1st, I cannot say that we have any major artist having a concert on that day. So obviously or particularly a lot of people would troop to Burna Boy's show. So
yeah.
first thing is going to get the crowd on that day.
Mm.
And then, but looking at it on the other side, like being a typical Nigerian right now, a lot of people do not like going out on the first day of the year. Some people
Yeah,
like just being indoor. They like going out during Christmas and all that. But then the narrative will change this year because this is going to be the first time Burna Boy is going to be performing in Nigeria after 1 year. Like 2022, no Burna Boy in Nigeria. Like he wasn't outside. So this is going to really, really like change people's perspective and narrative about how their New Year day would go. And then Eco Atlantic, Eco Energy City is going to be shut down. Like, bro, for them, the space is wide open. Like, you cannot say, oh, there are 5,000 seaters, or like it is, there are no limits. No limits to the capacity of a beach.
Definitely.
Contain as much as possible crowd, for that day, and it's going to be like madness. Like, I'm super happy that Burna Boy this time around, he has kept his words, because he said that I'm no longer doing halls, I'm not doing this and that. It is arenas and stadium and last bits. Eco Atlantic is like a perfect example of such places that is mentioned, because the crowd can come in as much as they want without anybody saying, this place is filled up, this place is on shutdown, this place is choky and everything. It will accommodate everyone, and it's like a good one, for Burna Boy and the team to think of.
Yeah, definitely. Location. And of course, fans are excited about that one. It's gotten, I think early bird tickets are already, sold out. Wow. There are tables already, selling out. There are other, sort of packages and everything. Burna Boy did not. Since we're having the concert on the 1st, it means Burna Boy did not have any major concert, in Nigeria in the year 2022. Burna Boy has a Love Damini, album. Last is a major part of, that album, and it's a major song doing some sort of crazy numbers right now all over the world. What's Burna Boy bringing, or what should Burna Boy bring to the Lagos Loves Damini concert in January?
Lagos Love Damini concert in January is going to be a very, very, very energetic concert, and it's happening at the Energy City. So expect double dose of energy from Burna Boy. The live performance is obviously a standard. That going to happen. The band, is amazing. Outsiders, and then the drummer guys that would also come through that one. But then looking at other guest artists, Burna Boy is one person that rarely like introduce other people during his show. Like, he rarely brings up people. But then in Lagos, I'm looking forward to him bringing up Asake so they can perform
Sumba
remix together. Performed it together before. So like, I'm looking forward to that so that they can perform that song together for the first time. A Black Sheriff also. I remember, was it last year, early in the year, that I said he was going to take Black Sheriff on tour or something. Yeah. So a Black Sheriff also, so they can give us amazing performance of that
Second
one.
Sermon, the remix.
Yeah. Then I'm looking forward to one major highlighter, which I really don't know what it's going to be. But then Burna Boy and WIZKID have not like been seen together in a while. After the MSG, there's been a lot of and then the O2, there's been a lot of.
After Burna Boy said he was going to deck him.
Like, so there's been really any sort of people international bromance, internet bromance, between them. So maybe a WIZKID, that's like under probability. But then like, I look forward to seeing one of that. But then majorly I'll be happy and glad to see would be Asake, and Black Sheriff, if we could bring them up stage to deliver the energetic performances for their collaborations.
Donifeski, there was a time Burna Boy while performing came through in some sort of vehicle, one funny, and of course remember the time he also broke a guitar on stage as well. Remember the time he brought the drummers forward and he started drumming with them and everything. I mean, Burna Boy has had a lot of crazy performances on stage all over the world in different arenas, in different venues and all of that. Do you think Burna Boy owes the Lagos fans, the best performance of his career so far at the Lagos Loves Damini concert?
Well, that question is tricky because we cannot say, a performance is the best so far because he still has a lot of, performances to give. And we cannot tag one as the best. Maybe probably, until he's old and then he decides to retire. We will now look at start from beginning to the end, which, is the best. But looking at, the fandom, the outsiders, in Lagos, in Nigeria, because some people would obviously travel, from outside Lagos to come, watch idol, perform. I would say that Burna Boy deserves, like Lagosians, Nigerians deserves the best from Burna Boy in regards to the performance. Not just the performance now, in regards to timing as well. I know that Nigerians were used to coming late, but
Asake disappointed them.
Guys coming early, for concerts. Yeah. So I'm looking to the timeliness, the same way he does it outside Nigeria. He should actually bring that here. That is going to be part of giving us the best. Because if he says, okay, doors open by 8, I'm sure they will not see Burna Boy will start performing by 8 p.m. So probably doors open by 8, Burna Boy start by 10, and then by 12, one show is over, and then everybody goes back home. That's something fair. Or doors open by 9, Burna Boy starts at 11. They always stick to this timing outside Nigeria. So if that is what they have said, or that's what they're going to say, they should stick to. That's going to, for me, that's going to be Burna Boy giving us his best, because the best that he gives them outside Nigeria starts from keeping to time.
On time,
So time does mean that, oh yes, he's truly ready to give us the best performance, when he comes early and perform according to the time stated.
Okay, so there was a time, Burna Boy talked about how he's not even a Nigerian artist, and then a lot of Nigerian fans were not happy with him at the time. Burna Boy back in Lagos on January 1st, 2023. First, are the fans going to really, really warm up to him, and support him on this particular venture? And is he trying to amend some sort of broken relationship with the fans?
Yeah, for me, I think the fans are forgiving him, for that statement, because the album didn't say otherwise. Love Damini album talk about Port Harcourt and things happening in the country, and recently dropped a documentary to also back that up. So I think he's made up with the fans with what he's done on Love Damini and that WIZKID documentary, and then the fans have also forgiven him. Like, okay, they just consider it as maybe he was in some sort of state, or he done this some zone now why he talk that kind of thing, and they would have forgiven him, and they would have given up on let go of that part. So I'll see it as a reunion or a come together, like, okay, you don't tell now. Let's be forgiving ourselves. We are good together and let's have fun. Let's vibe. Let's catch the cruise together. So for me, I think the fans are forgiving Burna Boy, and Burna Boy has also indirectly apologized to the fans for that statement he made.
You think the fans also deserve to actually see the very first stage performance of Killing Them, Zlatan coming on stage with Burna Boy?
Yeah, bro. If that happens, it's gonna be really, 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 because that song is also one of the big songs that Burna Boy performs everywhere. Especially drums.
But without Zlatan.
Drum out, and then they will do and then they start dancing, giving them the best. If at that point when they are doing do, and then it gets to Zlatan's turn, and then it comes on stage, bro, everybody's gonna scream.
That's gonna be
madness,
and
really, really excited for that one. So I look forward to. It didn't come to mind, but right now that you mentioned it, it would be really, 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 really amazing to see Burna Boy and Zlatan perform that song for the first time on stage. It's going to be really, really incredible. I hope they've mended defenses and back to talking terms so that can happen.
So do you think it's an opportunity? Do you think the concert itself, in Lagos Loves Damini, January 1st, 2023, do you think that concert is an opportunity for Burna Boy to actually mend fences, some broken relationships and all of that by, bringing everyone together? Should it be an all-star concert, or should it be just Burna Boy? Should he use it to, settle some differences, or how should he go about this?
Well, Burna Boy has his usual way of running shows.
Yeah.
So really do not think that it's gonna be an all-star, kind of thing. Probably it's gonna be guys that collaborations with.
Sure.
But then again, Burna Boy can decide to surprise us and then bring up them boys, up on stage to just perform, showcase, their own, talent, and also, be, let's help ourselves and all of that. But then that's a probability. But then what is certain is Burna Boy is going to perform, and then he's going to spend his hours up on stage. Would Burna Boy bring up a couple of guys? Maybe a few. Like I said, now they've added Zlatan. Maybe Zlatan, Asake, Black Cherry. But then max, maybe about 3 or 4 people, if that is going to happen. But I do not see Burna Boy bringing up everybody around. Yeah, a Buju actually.
Buju as well, yeah.
That one also. Since they are cool and everything, I look forward to Burna Boy bringing up Buju. They perform their the song Learn that they have together. That would also be another really, really great one, great way to start. Yeah. So I don't think that if Burna Boy has any issue with anyone, he wouldn't want to mend it by inviting them to his shows. He would have reached out to them personally. One of the songs on the album said that wish he had spoken to Sound Sultan before he died. Wish he had done that. So I'm sure that was from a place of genuine concern.
Yeah,
if he's had anything with anyone, he would have reached out and then sorted it out. Everybody would just be on good terms, no fights.
Okay. Someone on Twitter, I mean, not just one person, about 2-3 people on Twitter.
Yeah.
I saw a couple of comments of people saying Burna Boy had to wait for WIZKID to finish his vibes on the beach and everything before he announced on the first same beach location as well. And I mean, fans would always be fans. But let's talk about Burna Boy and the Eco Energy City. 30,000 fans are set to storm the venue on that day. Why are you having tables at a beach event?
Well, they are different. If you've gone to you are not around right now, so I would have said you should go there. But then when people go to Eco Atlantic, the way they set it up this year, they've created tables, they've created the VIP section and then the regular sessions. So the tables are a bit elevated on like some sort of platform, and then people can sit, and relax, while the other guys would be like the regular in the front, like they are opposite just by the way they set it up here as table set up. So it is not just Burna Boy that is using table, it has been like that since they started the year at Wonderland. They've had tables and different sessions in that place. So it just like they cannot say they've created something and then because he wants to do and tell them to destroy it, because it's just for the shows and stuff's happening. So most likely power times that you use the tables, you use this and that. So you just have to go with that.
Burna Boy has sold out 10,000 venues. He sold out the Zigo Dome 16,000, sold out the MSG 20,000, 469. He sold out the State Farm in Atlanta 21,600 capacity. 30,000 is a new landmark for Burna Boy, and he's set to do it in Lagos. Now, can Burna Boy actually sell out 30,000 in Lagos, Nigeria? Can 30,000 fans come out for the Odogo himself on the 1st of January?
First thing I would say is I don't know who has counted the number of people that the place can contain.
Yeah.
Then I think 30,000 is a lot of numbers to fly around. Actually,
really, yeah.
So I've like I've not seen max. Sincerely, max I would say would be 10K because, bro, the beach is big, the space is wide, so 30K is, bro, 30K plenty. But then I do not know who brought out, who started the numbers.
No, the
And
advert says over 30,000 fans are going to storm the Eco Energy City for
30K
Burna
people,
Boy. Yes,
30K people have been to that place before. Most likely just use the numbers to try to get people up and everything. But then what I'm sure of is Burna Boy is going to shut down that place. I do not know the number of people they in, but then 30K is a lot to fly around first off. What I'm saying is, regardless of the number of people the place can contain and everything, Burna Boy would definitely shut down. But no be my mouth now.
Donny Fesky, what are you cooking? What did you put in your stew? Anyways, finally, before we go, Asake has done 2 days at a hotel. WIZKID has done a hotel as well this year. We've had a couple of other artists do their thing. Can we have Burna Boy actually set another record of the best concert of the festive season?
Well, it's first thing is it was intentional that the date is on the 1st, because that's like going to be like the last major concert that people would attend, and a couple of people that did not get to attend some big events, like a lot of people would have loved to attend the Asake's concert, but then the tickets were high, so they couldn't go. So they would to Burna Boy's concert. So for the crowd, it's going to be the most crowded actually. Like let's be sincere with ourselves. It's going to be like the most crowded, because for WIZKID now, people have seen WIZKID at Eco Hotel. Some people that have gone to Eco Hotel would not
go to Landmark Beach.
Yeah. So maybe few people like the core fans would go to Landmark Beach again. But then like majority of people that have seen him at Eco Hotel would not go to Landmark Beach again. But nobody has seen Burna Boy anywhere this year. So everybody would be at the Eco Atlantic Energy City. So I think at the end of the show would now come out to say, okay, which person had the best,
biggest, or the best and everything. Anyways, we know that best and biggest is relative. All we can say is Burna Boy, we wish you all the very best at the Eco Energy City, the 1st of January 2023. Lagos loves Damini at the concert. The ad says over 30,000 fans are set to storm the Eco Energy City. And Donny Fesky was trying to cook something, kukuruku, cook that thing. But but I had to put off the gas cooker so that it doesn't burn what is cooking. Definitely, we wish Burna Boy the very best. It is still the festive season. Of course, Gusto Reactions right here. Donny Fesky has been super amazing. Burna Boy has been the topic of discussion, because a lot of people are expecting that concert to be one of his very best. Burna Boy is coming with the full band to Lagos for the very first time by the 1st of January. It's going to be first time in 2 years.
Well,
technically, because 2021 was the last time, and it's coming in 2023. So for the first time in 2 years, Burna Boy said to storm Lagos for the Lagos Loves Damini concert. What exactly do you think is going to happen on that day? Who exactly is he going to bring on stage? Is he going to use that concert to actually unify himself with a couple of other artists whom he's not really cool with? We know, of course, Zlatan and a couple of other guys. WIZKID has been rumored around to not having that very cool relationship with Burna anymore on a couple of social media platforms. What exactly do you think? Are we going to see Wiz? Are we going to see Buju? Are we going to see Zlatan Ibile? What is Burna Boy bringing on the 1st? Will the fans come out for him? How is that day going to be like? Put your comments down below. Of course, we do have a lot of the comments to read, if not all, at least some of them. We'll see you guys on the very next one. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel and continue showing us all the love. We love you. And once again, Merry Christmas. Yes, is it Arias now? And of course, we wish you a very, very happy New Year in advance. Happy holidays, guys. Stay safe and enjoy the rest of your holidays. Peace.